Hello kids, welcome to Kian's Kids Stories Talk Show. We're gonna have some fun. So these are my saltwater fishes, and I used to have freshwater fishes here, but I put them in a different tank. So I'm gonna talk about this one first. Now, that one's actually my favorite one. It's very cool looking. It's also very popular. It's like stripy, and it has two dots there and on the other side. So yeah, it's very cool. It's like a butterfly fish, and he also has like a sharp snout looking thing. And it's not too long. But yeah, it's very cool. Orange, white, and black. Yeah, he's very stripy, and he also has a stripe on his eye too. So yeah, he's very cool, and he also has like a spine fin on top. So yeah. So next one is this one. Now, he looks a bit like I'll call him the lemon fish, cause he has like bumps on his skin like a lemon. So yeah, he's very cool. He has like a blue mouth, and he also has a black stripe there too, which also is connected to a slightly brighter yellow. So yeah, he's very cool, and he even has a cool indigo mouth and a spot on his head. So yeah, it's very cool. And the next is this one. The one on the bottom. Now, he may look like he may look pretty boring, but he has a cool looking rainbow pattern. It's like a orange and green blue. So yeah, he's very cool. He's a type of goby, and his fin is orange, and on the tip of its fin is indigo. So yeah, he's very cool. It's like a species of goby, which is the normal colored gobies are actually just like a camouflage, but him, he just shows himself very colorful. Alright, now the next one is, now he may look familiar, because he's actually in a popular movie, a kids movie, called Finding Nemo. And it's actually a type of clownfish. That's what it's called. They're not actually called Nemo. It's actually called clownfishes. Now, there's many types. There's not only, plain orange and white. You gotta have some different colors. Like brown, black, blue, and even colors. Different shades too, like black and orange combined. So yeah, it's very cool and a very popular fish. Alright, now the next one is another clownfish. It's this little tiny black one. This black one right here. Now he has like 3 different colors: yellow, black, and white. Yeah, he's very cool. He's slightly smaller than the clownfish a while ago, but yeah, he's still very cool. Cause we don't always want to have a normal orange and white. A bit boring sometimes. Alright, now the next one is that angelfish right there. Now, he may look like a normal angelfish, but there's something that sticks out. That he has a giant fin on top of his back fin. It's very cool, and it looks a bit like a ribbon. So yeah, he's also stripes. He has like 2 black stripes, which connect to the 2 bottom fins right there. And his back fin, and that one on his back are yellow. So yeah, black, yellow, and white. Wait a second. He has the same pattern or same color as the small Nemo there. That's black. Alright. And the next one is that one right there, aside from the small ones. Now, he's very strange. It's called a stickleback. He's flat, and he doesn't really have so much vibrant colors. But there's a reason. He needs to blend in, and sometimes he just doesn't move at all. He just floats around, not moving a fin. So he'll act like a piece of coral that floats around. So yeah, it's very smart. A lot of animals in nature are camouflage. So yeah, it's very cool. And it looks a bit like a tiny triggerfish because of the thing right here on his head. It looks a bit like a trigger. It like opens sometimes. And it's he also, one time I saw him up close and he had like a tiny little spikes on him. So I'm not sure if you should touch him. So yeah, it's very cool, and he has a very weird shape, sort of like a leaf. So leaf fish, stickleback, yeah. And you know his name, stickleback. You know what it means? Well, you see how that trigger thing sticks out of his back? So yeah, it's a very smart move. Now the next one is the one beside that angelfish. It looks a bit like the angelfish, but it's not really it has the same pattern. It's a stripy, cool looking fish. So a lot of these fishes have stripes, like zebras. So yeah, it's very cool. Then there's actually a lot of them here. So yeah, and his mouth is like slightly peach colored, not black or white. It's like a weird color. So yeah, and that guy right there is actually a tang. Now, you might have seen if you've seen Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, you might know Dory. And actually, that orange guy right there is a species of Dory. Now, Dory is actually not the real name of the fishes. It's called tang, like a yellow tang, orange tang. He's like orange or peach. Very cool. The tip of his back fin that moves. It's like a orange yellowish, and he also has a cool peach color. And some of his fins are like just brown or black. And yeah, he's very cool. And he has on his gill is a black stripe or a marking. Yeah. And he also has like a mouth that's slightly shaped like a horse. Maybe it's actually a horsefish. Alright. Now those little guys right there are very cute. They're like white, and there's also a bit of blue on the top of their body. And they're very small. And they're always in a cluster, like right now. So silver and blue. It's very cool, and they're tiny. And they're actually very fast. Alright, now something that looks a bit like those ones is that little blue guy right there. They're actually like the same shape, but the only difference is he's fully blue and they have like a bit of blue on the top of their body. So yeah, it's very tiny, but a bit bigger than the other ones right there. But yeah, it's very cool. And a lot of these fishes like to hide in this hole or coral, and it's like they're in a house or a hotel because they're like hiding inside. Alright, now the next one is that guy. Now, like I said, you don't always want to have a plain or normal orange and white. You gotta have a third color. Now, this guy, he has orange, black, and white. So yeah, it's very cool. His tail on the back that moves, it's like slightly bright orange. The fact that it's yellow. So I guess it's like 4 colors. So yeah, it's very cool, and there's actually 2 of them here. Alright, next one is that guy right there in the rock. Now, he may look familiar because that's actually a species of clownfish. And it's a very unique one. He has like his fins have a bit of spikes, and instead of stripes, he has spots. So he's brown and spotted. And also inside of the circles or spots is smaller brown spots. And also his the fin on the top of his back has a lot of spikes, which look very sharp. Alright, and also I realized that these clownfish, they have a lot of fins, like the ones on their sides. They have like 4 of them. So yeah, it's very cool. And on that clownfish's back fin has 2 more spots. So yeah, it's very cool. And it's actually very unique. And he is a very cool one. It's my second favorite from that butterfly fish. And this guy right here, he's actually looks a bit like this guy, but he has a giant indigo part of his body. And it's a bit smaller than the other one. Alright, now there's one behind that rock, which looks a bit like these guys right there, the butterfly fishes. But his name is needlenose. It's a needlenose fish. And it's very popular, and you've maybe seen one before. That guy right there. And he's like yellow, and he also has a needle. It's very pointy. I wonder, maybe they use that snout thing, that long snout, to put it inside of the corals, because maybe they see something inside that they want to eat. Yeah, it's very cool. And he also has like a black spot on his back, like 2 black spots, which aren't really that big. And his yellow's like slightly square. So yeah, it's very cool. Man, all these fishes. Alright, now there's one in that hole which looks a bit like this one, but different colored. He has black, yellow, and gray, and a bit of orange too. So yeah, it's very cool. It's like another species of tang. And that he's facing at you guys. That rainbow goby, he's looking at you. He's like, I want this one. So yeah, these are my fishes, and they're all very cool. I love them so much. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out my other videos.